Alright, I just got my Superteam wheels. I'm recording on my Note 9. I'm gonna open these up, show everybody what I got. I also got the SRAM. I also got the SRAM cluster cassette. I'll be putting this on it too. I get my new wheels tomorrow. Gator skin Continentals. Unfortunately, they're gonna get here tomorrow. So if I decide to put the Ultra 2 Continentals that I have on here now, I'll take it for a test ride later. If not, I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow. Make sure I get everything on and everything is working properly. It's a bit windy right now in Miami. So this is how it looks in the box. These are from Amazon, Superteam. So my first carbon wheels, and they're pretty. Bladed spokes. I'll read that later. I got two spacers here, and I'm keeping the Sora. I'm keeping the Sora group right now for now. So I'll be putting the new SRAM on here. Looks good. Sounds good. Alright, so Superteam over here. Superteam. This is supposed to be 12 layers of carbon in the braking track and 6 layers the rest of the rim. And it comes taped up, of course. I'm probably not gonna tape over this like I usually do on my rims. And let me see. So there's a bit of a discrepancy right here. It looks like a joint. Looks like right here over the U, the letter U right here. There's a discrepancy right there. I can see it, barely feel it, but I could feel it. It's on the brake track. This is supposed to be, like I said, 12 layers the brake track and 6 the rest of the rims, and the forks are bladed. So let me put this here and check the other one, and then there's what I'm looking for. Looking for that box. There's the front wheel. Man, I already banged it. Here's the same discrepancy right here, sideways. It's like a joint, something that joints there. That's what it looks like, but it is smooth. That's the first thing that I look for after seeing it in the other one. But the rim, it looks nice, bladed forks, like I said. Nothing fancy, under $400. my first carbon rims. It feels smooth. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 in the front, 24 the rear. And I got my Note 9 recording, it's propped up. I ordered a camera on YouTube. I ordered a camera, an action cam, not a GoPro. I don't know if you can see it there or not. The phone's on the floor. Let's see what's like I said, I ordered an action camera. I think I get it tomorrow. Not a GoPro. I don't want anything to have to do with GoPro. I got one. When I get a chance, I'm going to put a bullet in it, because it's been giving me problems since day one, and it was a gift from the wife, so I didn't bother returning it or doing anything. I should have tossed it out the window. So you get your skewers. Skewers. I saw a fellow on YouTube. The skewers are actually too long, so the ends will overextend a bit. I'm not sure that's going to happen with my setup. I'll soon find out. And I'll probably, if I can use the skewers that came with my bike, I'll use them. Get brake pads for the rims. Brake pads. I have 4 extra bladed spokes. And I have the, I forgot what to call the little skewers. They go with the spoke and some valve extenders right here if I need them. I'm not going to need them, but I get 2 of them. And I get a little booklet, carbon, how to maintain, how to do it, how to set it up book. So this is pretty cool. Like I said, the wheels from Amazon, under 400. Touray 720 carbon. I'm gonna try to get this stuff on now, see what it looks like. If I decide to test ride it, I'll go out for a test ride and get it done. Still recording? Yeah. So this is what you got. My first carbon wheels. They're pretty. Right now, so far they're pretty. I don't know how good they are. I'm gonna try to get this on, set it up. Packaging was pretty nice, tight, like I've seen on YouTube. Got my rear cassette there. And this is my rear. I think I actually fixed it. I got the lube to get in there and to do what it's supposed to do. And there it is. Quiet. I mean, it sounds exactly how it was when it was new out of the box. No issues. I know it may sound a little rough, but honestly, this is the way it sounded from the very first day that I got it. So I'm gonna get these rims on, check them out, and I'll get back to you if I decide to ride. I'll leave you with that. This is Freedom update. I got my system back together. Front and rear wheel, the carbon, I got them on. I got the SRAM hub cassette on. Everything's working fine. I made it over the crossover. I tell you what, man, the wind's really pushing. I got a crosswind, tossed me over a couple of times, so I had to take it really slow coming down the crossover. I'm gonna make it down to the lighthouse point. The wheels are very light, responsive, very sensitive to my movement as opposed to my alloy rims. So I'm getting used to a whole new ride. It's actually a smooth ride. I mean, it's just like a totally whole new ride for me, especially it's my first time riding carbon wheels. So I'm noticing, I'm like noticing everything. The wheels themselves are 3 millimeters wider than my alloy rims, both outside and inside. That's not an issue. I have plenty of room here in my stays and my forks. That's not a problem. I'm using the same tube, and I'm using the same Ultra 2 Continental until my new gator skin comes in tomorrow. Other than that, everything's sweet. Just a lot of wind, a lot of crosswind right now. And look at those palm leaves. Man, up on that crossover, I was getting pushed around by the, I can tell you these wheels cannot tolerate a lot of crosswind. I can tell right now. My alloy wheels, these are 50. These are 50 mils. The ones that I had on alloy, they were 40. And they did a lot better on the crosswinds than these do. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys check the weather, the current weather for Miami right now. Check it and look at the wind. Maybe it's just too much wind for either one of the rims that I you know, but I got tossed around a lot like I've never been tossed around. Very light, very sensitive on the movement. I like it though. I like it. So I'll get you an update. I'll get you an update when I get to the lighthouse point. And there it is right there. Everything's working fine. And I'll leave you with the Sava and the crossover. Now I made it to lighthouse point, regardless of the wind. And I got to tell you, these wheels have given this bike a complete new attitude. Yeah, I move so quick on this bike now. Like I said, it's my first experience with carbon. So I am moving so fast in this bike now, regardless of the wind. And you know, if you don't mind, everybody, or if you want to, check the weather, wind conditions for Miami right now, today. And I believe today's the 4th. Yeah, I think it's 4-4 or 4-3. I'm not sure. Let me. Shit, I don't know. Well, we'll find out. I'm here today, and I am moving so fast through the wind, with the exception of the crosswinds. And the bike is seriously. The bike has got a whole new attitude. It just moves around so easily. So I got to be careful. No sudden moves, but I'm impressed. The difference between the alloys and these wheels. So as you can see how the wind is moving everything around here. And I gotta be careful going back because this is a crosswind, so I'm not going to be going against it, or it's not going to be to my back. And if you can see right through the trees right there, the wind, how it's moving around the top of the trees. I'm at the very end of the park. I've been here with you guys before. You've seen this. Let me give you a quick look at what an afternoon looks like over from Billback's Park. That's it. Sun's headed. Sunset. Where else it's gonna go? I don't know. So, you know, yeah, man, these rims, I am loving them. I am loving them. I have to be careful because I'm getting moved around a lot. Very delicate, you know, very sensitive movements. It's like a whole new attitude this bike's got now. So anyway, I'm not gonna go inside the lighthouse because they closed the gate already. I'm gonna take about 10-minute break here, and then I'm gonna head back out of here, and I'm gonna see how that crosswind's if it's gonna be kind or not to me, and hopefully I'll get back home okay. But as far as these wheels go, I got a ride Sunday. I'm gonna enjoy it. So far everything's good. So far everything's good. Yeah, the good life. Well, not necessarily, but I've never had one of those. All right, I'll leave you with this site. I'll recap on my way out of here, or once I get out of here. I'm gonna take a 5-10 minute break before I do that. I'm out of Billback's Park. I'm over on Bearcut Bridge. I'm headed back into the city. I wanted to show that sunset through the clouds. Nice beams. Nice afternoon beams through those clouds right there. I will stop for that. This is the kind of weather I'm in right now. And wind's blowing. Look out there by the cut. A lot of white caps. So my flag's running right there, it's waving. Anyway, that's where I'm headed to right there, back into my hometown Brickell, downtown area. I wanted to show you that. And just to recap, I'm running 89 to 92 in the front, and I started off at 102 in the rear. You know, by the time you unplug the valve, you probably lose about a pound or two. So I would say I'm doing 100 at the rear. And so far the ride is comfortable. I'm just dealing with this head-on crosswind right now. I have no idea where this wind's coming from, but I'll be glad to get out of here. If you look at those palm trees right there at the Aquarium, Scientific University of Marine Biology, those palm leaves are you can see them. So, bit of a wind right here. And afternoon, nice. All that's coming in from the north. That's north, that's west, that's south, that's east. Is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah. Yeah, east, south, west, north. All right. There you go. All right. Sava's happy. I'm happy. I'm jumping back in, and I want to get out of here. I'll leave you with that. I'll probably recap again just before I get to the house or from the house. Whew. Yeah. Anybody else coming? He's looking at the beams also. Way to go. Here comes one more guy. There you go. See? It's a beautiful sight. You gotta stop. Let me do a Hollywood cameraman here. All right, I'm gonna catch up to that guy. I got carbon. I can do that. All right, I'll leave you with that. Hope you have fun. I know I am. Made it back in. Wind was a bitch, but I'm gonna clean these tires real good, clean the rims, wheels, check them, and wait for my next ride Sunday. and then thereafter I'm gonna wait for the pads. I'm not gonna stress these wheels with the standard brake pads. I'll explain to you later why I couldn't get them on. I had to actually order this system, these pads on my Tektro brakes did not come with the setup where you can slip the pads off and slip the material for the carbon on. So I had to order the Tektro pads for carbon. So I'll get them in about 5 days. Until then, I'm gonna get by with these. Try not to do any power braking and take it easy with it. So Sava's good, home. I enjoyed the ride, lots of wind. I'll post this up later and I'll show you guys and girls where I went and what I did. All right, so here's what I did this afternoon. Let's check the weather first. Okay, it's April 2nd, Friday. And this is where I'm at today. 6% rain, wind 73 high, low 64. It is kind of breezy out there. That's the wind that I was in that I was telling you about. You know, I'm like, let me look at this. Northeast 21 mile. Okay. Feels like 70. All right. So let's look at Strava. Oh. All right, there you go, my afternoon ride. Maximum speed 39.4. I was coming down the crossover. I really nailed it. Let's tap on this. And let's tap on this again on satellite. And this is my test. This is my test on the my test ride for the new wheels. There you go, my start finish. I got out over here. Got out over the crossover. All that wind, nice. That's Bear Cut right there. And here we go, Crandon Park area into Billback's Park. This is where the let me see if I, yeah, there's the lighthouse right there. That's the lighthouse right there. I couldn't get in there because they closed the gate. And this is where I gave you guys a small view of the area. So that's what I did, 20 miles. 20 miles with the new wheels. And I can't wait to ride again. Less wind I hope. Less wind I hope. So that's what I did. And afternoon ride. So hope you guys had fun. I did 20.64 miles and average speed 13 and 39.4. I was coming down the bridge. And those are the tires when they came in. Those are the tires when I got them out of the box. I put the cassette on. That's over at the park. That's park. And yep, that's it. Okay.